We're going to compare the Ulefone Note 9P versus the Doogee N30 to find out which is the best rugged smartphone for you. Both phones have some great features, but also some drawbacks that might make you want to avoid them completely. Watch till the end to learn the pros and cons of both phones and also a side-by-side comparison of each phone's specs, including durability, battery, price, camera, warranty, and more. Be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss new rugged phone reviews every week. Now let's get straight into the video. First, we'll take a look at the Ulefone Note 9P. The Ulefone Note 9P was released on July 27, 2020. Not gonna lie, Ulefone has made some unusual design decisions with this one, which actually gives the Ulefone Note 9P a more pleasing appearance. Although the smartphone is made of plastic, the rear of the Ulefone Note 9P has a nice carbon fiber finish. It also features a gradient that gives the phone a unique appearance. When it comes to quality, the smartphone is excellent. The major benefit of the plastic back is that it is less susceptible to damage than glass backs. So even if you drop the phone, there's a better chance that it's not going to break. Although we don't exactly encourage that. The overall build quality is acceptable and durable enough to withstand minor drops. So let's check out the pros and cons of the Ulefone Note 9P. First, the pros. The phone has a solid build quality and a decent design that is simple to hold. It features an HD IPS LCD screen display, an outstanding MediaTek Helio P22 CPU, 4GB of RAM to process apps quickly. It also has internal storage of 64GB. It comes with a micro SD card slot expendable up to 256GB. The front camera is 16 megapixels, battery life of 2 to 3 days, and the phone provides excellent value for the money. And now, the cons. The display is in high definition, and while that might be enough for some people, others may actually consider this a drawback if you're looking for higher resolutions. Constructed using plastic, so while it is fairly durable, it isn't the most durable thing out there. So what's the bottom line? Well, this is an entry-level device, and while Ulefone has evolved into a solid smartphone company over time, some of their entry-level models are lacking. But the Note 9P may be changing that, because it has everything you'd expect from an entry-level device, including ready-to-use features and support. The Ulefone Note 9P is great because it has higher specs and enough capacity to install and download various apps, movies, games, and other media. Now let's take a look at the Doogee N30. The Doogee N30 was released on September 18, 2020. The N30 is the immediate successor to the N20, which was released in June of 2019. The N30 has a few improvements over its predecessor, including a larger display from 6.3 to 6.55 inches and the newer MediaTek Helio A25 processor. The IPS screen on the 6.55-inch display features a resolution of 720 by 1600 pixels and a punch hole notch in the upper left corner. The volume and power controls are located on the right-hand side. Only the SIM card tray on the left marries the shiny chassis. The 3.5mm headphone jack is on the top, and the Type-C charging connector and speaker grill are on the bottom. Surprisingly, there appears to be no pinhole microphone anywhere. The Doogee N30's quad camera array, minimal branding, and rear-facing fingerprint scanner are all visible on the back. So let's talk about the pros and cons. First, the pros. The N30 has a reasonable price. The UI, it's not too heavy, and it has a good battery. So what are the cons? The fingerprint scanner is useless, the display is dull, and there is no NFC. So what's the bottom line? Well, the N30 is probably one of Doogee's most thorough models when you think about it. With its full 4180 mAh battery, you'll get up to 2 days of battery life, allowing you to explore the world without interruption. It also offers a 10-watt rapid charge so you can keep doing the things that you love. This really is one of the tiniest cell phones available right now. It will fit into any pocket and go unnoticed. It also comes with everything you'll need to shoot the best photos. You'll be able to shoot stunning photos in any setting thanks to its triple rear camera with a 16-megapixel primary sensor. So now let's see how these rugged smartphones do when we compare them in a side-by-side showdown. First up is waterproofing. Now this is a tie. Both of these phones are not waterproof at all. Drop proofing. This is also a tie since neither phone is drop proof or dust resistant. Battery size. The Ulefone Note 9P wins in this category because it can carry more power with its 4500 mAh LiPo battery and reverse charging. The Doogee N30 on the other hand features a 4185 mAh Li-ion battery with quick charging. Runtime. Technically, the Ulefone wins this one, but it's just barely. Both phones have talk time of up to 28 hours, but the Note 9P has a standby of up to 500 hours versus the Doogee standby time of up to 480 hours. Multimedia. The Ulefone Note 9P wins in this category because it has a stereo FM radio with RDS and recording, allowing you to enjoy your radio easily. The Doogee N30, on the other hand, does not have a radio. LTE speed. With an LTA Cat7, the Ulefone Note 9P easily wins this category with download speeds of 300 megabytes per second and upload speeds of 150 megabytes per second. The Doogee N30, on the other hand, has an LTE Cat4 that can download files and data at 150 megabytes per second and upload files and data at 51 megabytes per second. Screen size. The Doogee N30 wins this category because its 6.55-inch screen is a tiny bit bigger than the Ulefone's 6.52-inch screen. Screen resolution. Both smartphones are tied in this regard with a screen resolution of 720 by 1600 pixels. However, when it comes to pixel density, the Ulefone Note 9P ultimately wins with a 269 pi pixel density, while the Doogee N30 has a 268 pi pixel density. Screen protection. The Doogee N30 wins in this category thanks to its 2.5D curved glass screen, which the Ulefone Note 9P lacks. RAM. The two phones are tied here with each phone having 4 GB of RAM. CPU. Both phones are tied with the octa-core 1.8 GHz Cortex-A53 processors with quad-core. SIM slots. Now this is a tie because both phones have dual SIM, nano SIM dual standby on each phone. Internal storage capacity. The Doogee N30 outperforms the Ulefone Note 9 by a large margin with 128 GB of internal storage versus the Ulefone's 64 GB of internal storage. Wireless charging. Unfortunately, neither phone supports wireless charging, so this is a tie. Extra features. The Doogee N30 wins in this category, featuring 5 sensors including an accelerometer, fingerprint scanner, gyroscope, light sensor, and proximity sensor. The Ulefone Note 9P, on the other hand, only includes 4 sensors: an accelerometer, a compass, a fingerprint scanner, and a proximity sensor. Rear camera resolution. The Doogee N30 comes out on top in this category with a quad-back camera that shoots at 4608 by 3456 pixels. The Ulefone Note 9P, on the other hand, features a triple camera with a resolution of 720 by 1600 pixels. Price. Ulefone wins this with a lower price of $139. The N30 costs $199, so be sure to click the links in the description below to check the most current prices or to purchase one. Weight. The Ulefone Note 9P barely wins this category with a weight of 188 grams, whereas the Doogee N30 weighs 190 grams. Warranty. The Ulefone Note 9P and the Doogee N30 both have a 1-year guarantee in this area, so this is a tie. So what is the ultimate bottom line? Well, the Doogee N30 is the most rugged phone here, but this is only because it is only one of the 2 phones with a screen protector. The Doogee has a beautiful finish, is a tiny bit heavier in weight, but is very convenient to carry around in your pocket. This would be a good phone for both adults and children, and because of its protected screen, unlike the Ulefone Note 9P, you can be confident that it will be safe in the hands of youngsters. The Doogee N30 has a higher camera resolution, which might be useful while working if you need to take pictures of a job site. The N30 also has a bigger screen, allowing you to examine the information on the screen easily and successfully carry out tasks without stress. Regarding phone value, I believe the Doogee N30 offers more features, a better camera, and a larger screen size. It is difficult not to be blown away by the price of this phone compared to the features that you do get with it. So if you are interested in buying either of these, click the links in the description below, and take care.